Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday, the 11th of October, and I'm going to give you a 2-card tarot reading. Oh, and I will also pick an angel card at the end of this reading as well, so please do stay tuned for that. I'm going to use my Light Seers Tarot pack again. I used these yesterday and they gave us quite an intriguing message, so I kind of wanted to stay with them and see what else they bring up, see what other cards come out. Right, okay, that's the first one and that's the second one. Well, they really have got a lot to say, these cards at the moment, because we had two major arcana cards yesterday. We had the Lovers and we had the Tower. We've now got the Strength cards and the Emperor. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, well, to have two lots of two major arcana cards is a real big notion as to really what is going on at the moment, and we don't really know, do we? What is going on? That was more of a question than a statement, but I really do feel that there's a huge amount of energy build up as well. I was reading some really interesting articles about the 1010 portal. Actually, it's not something I knew a huge amount about, but that energy was obviously yesterday, but it's building up over the next few days as well. So do take a look at that. It really does seem that there's some quite big news coming, some quite big shifts, some quite big changes, endings, thought processes. So, you know, how does the Strength card and the Emperor come in? Well, it's funny because when you look at these two, you'd associate maybe that this would be the Strength card, that, you know, really bold red colour and the guy sitting there quite sort of masterful, but it's actually the really soft colour here. The lady who's kind of half lady, half lion, and she's got the little lamb. It's not normally how we, as I say, it's what's so lovely about tarot cards and having lots of different packs, actually, that you can get a different spin on it. I'm also really drawn, I'll come back to her in a second, but I'm really drawn with the Emperor to this chess piece. I really feel that's quite a significant symbol for us today. Because obviously if you're playing chess, you have to be quite strategic. You have to make sure you're putting all your pieces in the right place. You have to make sure you're not getting attacked, and also that you're, you know, you've got your barriers there. So I really do feel, I mean, there's loads of different metaphors we could use for a chess piece. But I do feel as well there's this idea of somebody planning something. And as I say, yesterday I got some really strange feelings when I was looking at the major arcana cards in this pack. I kind of feel like this is somebody to maybe watch out for. I feel like this Emperor hasn't necessarily, it's not necessarily the quality that we need to find. Maybe you're starting to work out that you're part of some elaborate chess game that someone else is orchestrating. Who knows? But I do feel the Strength card is the one that you need to take for you. So you have got a wonderful inner strength. And unfortunately, the trouble with the Strength card is we don't learn that by just getting a letter in the post, do we? Oh, you're a really strong person. Thanks. You learn it because you have something really horrible happen, or really stressful, or you know, you massively have to put yourself out of your comfort zone, or do stuff you didn't think you'd ever be able to do. You have to summon up courage and be really brave. That's how we know we're strong. That's how we know that we have strength within us. So if we are against somebody who maybe we're a little bit fearful of, maybe we don't normally stand up to them, maybe we don't see them coming because they have a way of controlling us and making us dance around that chessboard and, you know, dance to their tune. There was this element yesterday about the Lovers. I didn't know whether it was the Lovers card, but it felt a little bit more like, oh, is this control or is this happy? Couldn't quite make it out. I really do feel there's a lot of links here to relationships. Now that could be a partnership you've got, as in business partnership, or your your significant other, or any other partnerships that you might that you might have in your life. It might be colleagues or children or parents, but I feel there's going to be a conversation with ourselves today am I being played, I suppose, for want of a better word? And what strengths do I need to be seen as an equal amongst the people in my relationships? Because that's the truth, isn't it? We're not always equal. And, you know, that's fine sometimes when there's, you know, say you're in a partnership, one of you's really good at doing the finances and one of you's really good at doing, I don't know, something else, just organisational stuff. You know, you've both got your strengths. That's different, you know, but I just feel that this is the idea of understanding that maybe you do have to show that you're a little bit stronger than perhaps people have taken you for. So maybe it is a case of standing up to somebody. Maybe it is a case of just taking some responsibilities on that perhaps you didn't think you could do. Maybe this is the idea of being offered a promotion and you're like, oh, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I possibly could. Well, yeah, you could. Of course you could. The universe throws things at us. And I really do feel like the universe is throwing stuff at us this week. I feel like this solar eclipse energy is, I mean, it's all about planting seeds for a new start, isn't it? It's, you know, what can be manifested. But I really do feel like the universe is just kind of plonking them here for us, as if to say, come on, you need to run with this now. You need to go. So, but the universe never gives us more than we can handle. And I think that's why I love this beautiful calmness that we see in this strength card. It's kind of being overshadowed by this really bold card here, isn't it? But actually, it's a beautiful, restful, green, calm energy. And, you know, look, the little lamb sitting there as happy as anything. They're not threatened. They know this person is a warrior, but, you know, they've got good intentions, I guess. What else can I say about these two cards? I'm really drawn as well for what this lady is wearing. Now, I don't know what that specifically is in this card, but I have a pendant just like that. And it's a little heart-shaped brownish orange pendant, and it's made of tiger's eye. So I'm really drawn to talking about that crystal just because it's a beautiful stone for self-confidence, self-belief. So if you have got that, maybe hold that with you today. I'm going to stick with these cards tomorrow. I feel like they've got a really important message for us. I did say I was going to pick an angel card as well, didn't I? So I'll do that now. But yeah, I really do feel like these cards have got a really important message, as if to say, stay with us. All right, we're not giving everything away, but we're with you, and we know that you're going to be dealt some stuff, but you've got this, don't worry. So maybe our angel card today will say exactly the same, or something completely opposite, just to throw another little curveball into our tarot card readings this week. Right, who have we got? Crystal. Had this card before, I believe. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Well, that's about the no spoilers for our tarot cards, isn't it? Again, you can't see it. We're not going to tell you. You know something big's coming, but we're not going to tell you what it is, because that's half the fun. I do think sometimes the universe has a bit of a cheeky sense of humour, doesn't it, with us? But you know what, just keep positive and have the faith and hope. As I said, that strength card is there because you are a strong person. You have an inner strength, you have the courage, and you are brave to see through whatever you need to see through. So yeah, I really do, I love that card, and I think it's a really welcome message to accompany the very confusing and big energy that is accompanying our tarot cards over the next couple of days. So please do come back tomorrow for another installment of these cards and see what we get tomorrow. I can't wait. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.